And the more I rotate, the more the face is going to stay where?
Close.
Open. Okay.
He can't get his hands in the right spot.
Because he dumps it like Dumbo.
Yeah, it's a problem.
He's a dumpopotamus.
How many times does he get this up and down out of 10?
I'm gonna go with a 1.
Flashing that plastic smile, living out in California. Drove a couple thousand miles, but you never left a goodbye note.
Oh my goodness. Great shot!
Very tight piece of property.
Somehow you lost your way.
We're making it work.
Am I nervous about Icarito driving an RV? Yeah. Can I admit? Yeah, I am.
You're moving too fast.
That's a pretty good start right there.
No laying up was here.
In seasons 1 and 2 of this series, we visited the far-flung ends of the golfing earth and the place where the game was invented. We knew we wanted season 3 to be domestic here in the United States, and we also knew that we wanted most, if not all, of the courses that we visited to be accessible to the public. The first route that stuck out to us was a 400-mile trip up the California coast, from Los Angeles to San Francisco. And as long as we were going to be driving, we figured we might as well cram the 5 of us, our clubs, and all of our gear into an RV. Welcome to Season 3 of Tourist Sauce, brought to you by Callaway Golf. Before we hit the road, we wanted to talk to Patrick Koenig, who, at the time, had been on an 11-month golf road trip in his RV, raising money for his RGV tour.
I just love golf trips, and so I love to travel. I was like, why don't I? And the best way to see all these courses that I want to see across America, because there's a ton, you guys know. I was like, it's got to be in an RV. And so it kind of snowballed to things like that, and I was like, let's bring in the first tee. That was February last year, so we're 11 months now.
Damn. Beautiful, sunny Southern California. Thought the Rockies would be a little rockier than this, guys.
I had a great breakfast. And then we saw this guy on a hoverboard getting coffee, which was a real treat.
Have either of you ever been in an RV?
I don't think I've ever set foot in an RV before.
I've been in an RV many times.
All right, we're here in the rig. It's 32 feet long.
32.2 feet long.
Advance team has picked up the package, and we're gonna head north.
We're going 20 miles an hour. I feel like we're going 100 right now. They're throwing all the variables at us. That's the rub of the green, man.
This slide out piece broke. The AC broke in the middle of the summer, which was good times. The water, if you turn on the hot water heater, it smells like eggs. That's a fun one. That door broke. Pretty much like every hinge in here is broke at least one point in time.
30 to 40 minutes away. Okay. Hey man, we know LA traffic, am I right?
Is he on the 405?
He's on the 405.
At this time of day?
It's gonna be John. What's that? It's a tight squeeze in there?
There's not as much storage as I anticipated.
I can't really overstate how much gear we have.
There's prejudice against RV people. You get these looks from the guys when you're pulling into country clubs that are priceless.
Okay, we'll see. All right, we'll see you soon. You said Tron was zoning out. I almost hit an oil tanker with the RV. Crisis averted.
So yeah, I'm nervous. I don't know. I'm like, am I nervous about like Icarito driving, an RV? Yeah. Can I admit it? Yeah, I am. I didn't update a wheel or anything like this.
I don't have that much stuff to give away.
That's true.
Shouldn't be an issue. It's pretty much all here.
You've done the Pacific Coast Highway?
Yeah.
How was that from the RV perspective?
It's good, man.
Is all right driving?
It's all right driving.
Okay.
You can. I think.
Tell Solly that he's a little concerned.
Oh, dude, you'll be fine.
Who do you think's gonna be driving when they pull up?
Tron.
Older brother Tron?
I think so. Responsible brother Tron.
Whoever's driving first is the alpha.
Oh my God, it's enormous. Gentlemen, good to see you.
Hey,
What's up, dog?
How's it been to drive?
Hey, you know what? It's like a U-Haul.
Sunny California. I'll tell you what, the weather has stunk.
Hey.
Cuba.
Hello.
Hey, Cuba.
Cuba. Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah.
God, this looks amazing.
So this entire wall, like, goes out, slides out. All right, so
GC, let's get us the out of here, huh?
where are we going?
Neil, welcome to Pro Trash Holdings.
Hey, thanks, guys. It's nice to jump on board. I think Eric Schmidt once told Sheryl Sandberg, you know, you don't when you're gonna get on a rocket ship, you don't ask what seat, you just get on. I'm locked out, and my Google email doesn't exist anymore. I don't exist. I kind of don't exist anymore.
Telly in here.
TV up there.
There's
TV up there. There's an outdoor TV, right?
What if we had like an N64? We play video games.
Alright, get one. Let's get one. What's your N64 game of choice?
Tony Hawk Pro Skater. I was just never a gamer, man. So, like, care to tell everybody that, you know, your secret?
Now that you brought it up. Listen, I used to game a little bit. I used to have some NCAA game. That's how Tron and I became friends.
It's true.
I actually went down the hallway.
Shit out of me. Like, Solly ran one play. He just knew how to.
I ran variations of one play. If you tried to stop one thing, I beat you with the next step.
No, you're a one-play guy.
Oh, then stop it.
That's Ridge Fryer style.
Oh, look at this, Santa Monica boys. Swim out past the breaker. Watch the world die. It's gonna be a tight squeeze. Oh boy.
High and tight in Uncle G's country.
All right, let's go. Let's go find you some food, shall we? I'm hungry.
We're headed to Westlake Golf Course, which is where George Gankas sets up shop, and we're gonna get some work on our swings before the week-long competition here.
Boys, what are we looking for out of Gankas?
Speed. It's all about speed.
I want to go fast, Daddy.
Hey, speed kills.
How's the state of your game?
Shitty.
I haven't been on plane in like a year and a half, so everything's just inside and shallow.
I feel like we're going to one of those holistic healers to try to fix Randy's swing.
I would love it.
This is what they did with the Andy Kaufman. Talk to me about this golf course if someone's never seen it. How would you describe it?
I just said it's an amazing course. No, I'm just kidding. Am I on camera right now? Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
No unauthorized parking. You think that means us?
They can't tow us with it in it. That makes it a kidnapping charge.
They better bring the big tow truck to get this in.
It's a cool beater course. It's like 67. It's par 67. It's a good driving range in a good area. That's on mats. It's not what most people are gonna think as a tour coach. It's what people call pretty shitty, but I like it. It's cool. It's for me, it's freedom.
Randy, are you nervous?
Oh yeah, just how would you like people to just laugh at you?
They do
something you love.
They do it every day. It's our whole business model.
Our whole job.
It still hurts inside a little bit.
I started late. First off, I was a wrestler, volleyball player. I played pretty much a lot of different sports.
Really?
I didn't want to be a teacher. No, I just loved the golf swing. So I wanted to play. I did it for myself. I caddied for like random people at Sherwood Country Club, just like members. Actually, it's funny. Janet Gretzky is one of the first ones that I started caddying for. And I just started, like, everybody was asking me questions about the golf swing. I'm all, I might as well make some money.
Is this to protect your head in the RV?
Big guy already get a little bump. I knocked my noggin.
Sum up Neil's golf game for us.
Erratic, spontaneous.
That's where the magic happens, you know what I'm saying? As they say in the Rigorito.
A lot of gumption, a lot of effort, but he needs a little lesson from Gankas. That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
This is the new shaft they sent Tron, but it doesn't have the baseball grip on it that I like. I like it to feel like I'm in the batting cages, you know, hips, shoe, hips, squash the bug. Squash the bug. Throw it, hands through the zone.
What's your goal?
Well, I haven't had a lesson in, I don't know, 10 years.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
all natural?
Yeah. If this guy gives me like one thing to think about, just one though, like if it's 2 or 3.
I don't think I really have a style. I just think that, you know, everybody's different and I treat everybody different. You came to me, wanted to draw. And I liked your swing when I saw it. So if you want something, I'm gonna give it to you.
So shitty right now.
Are you?
Yeah.
Wow. You're tall. How tall are you?
6'8", 6'7".
A lot can go wrong with
No shit. It's funny how many people actually get nervous to take a lesson. It's the weirdest. What is this? 6. That's too short already. So that's one problem. Damn, he's more shallow than Sergio. Well, you don't have any speed. Are you just chipping him or what? So first thing that I'm looking at is your balance points. I would say I'd get them over the balls of your feet. The wider I get, the shorter I get. Okay. So if you're really narrow, you're gonna have to bend over. And all of a sudden, if I bend over, I can't stay in this and turn. I'm gonna have to stand up to the ball. So it's really, there's a lot of good stuff you're doing. I think you have the easiest fix on the planet. Who's got a stick?
What?
Who's got a stick?
Lineman?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't use those. We're not good enough for those.
All right, now you know what I'll go get one. I'll go get one.
We can use a club.
Randy, how you feeling?
Is that a lot of info?
I wish I had like 100th of the confidence that he has.
Why did you end up coming here in the first place? Sure.
Money.
Yeah.
Because I knew that's where the money was at. And now I don't even teach many people from this area because I have people from all over the world.
Who are some of the players you work with that people would know?
On PGA Tour, Sung King, Danny Lee, Parker McLaughlin, and then I got a couple guys I can't even tell you because it's gonna be sick. You guys will find out soon enough. Matt Wolf, Akshay is the #1 junior in the world. Shit, there's so many guys that I work with, I can't even remember. I probably work with honestly 1,000 people. I swear to God, they just don't see them every week. And you can also see your arm, right arm, is really trapped behind your body. Why is it?
That's what I feel.
Okay.
Like every
Here's the thing.
time, I cannot feel like I cup to the ball.
Okay, so that's a byproduct of what? Face. So if my face is open, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw bounce. I'm not just gonna throw bounce at it, right? And what you're doing is from under and doing this. Good. Now, so you're already throwing all your hands. Okay. Now a lot of people are teaching that now just to get shallow. Does he need to get more shallow? Hell no. Okay, now, if this is open, do you think you're going to hold and turn? Start to open and turn. Do you think you're going to turn?
No, because that's where.
Absolutely. So what are you going to do? You're going to slow down and start.
I got to slow, and then I just got to start.
Absolutely. So most of your problems are because of face. Okay? So I just made this homemade. Don't buy one of those because I'll tell you why. Because those motherfuckers stole my shit. Okay. So here we go. If you look here and I put this on and I say, okay, I want to put this to here and see this is the same angle as my back. So if I went to the top, I want to make sure that this is touching. If this is touching, do you think I'm going to actually slow down? No, I'm going to actually keep turning, okay?
I felt like I found religion tonight. He put his hands on me and he like radically changed the way I felt and swung the club. And it was
Jesus Christ.
It was that's what I said. It was a religious experience.
As soon as I dig in the ground, what can I do? I can move left, right, I could actually jump. There's a lot of shit I can do once I get in the ground. Yeah. But if I'm already here, my whole thing's gonna move it up. If there was a golf bag behind me right here, the first thing I'd do is I'd get in the ground and I'd jump right behind it, go right behind the bag, right? Okay, so we're not doing that in golf swing, but if I actually went like this, would I jump from here? Would I jump from here? No, there's no other position you do except for where you'd be spread here if I was gonna uppercut somebody or anything like that. So it's the same thing that you have to think conceptual. A lot of people take my stuff, think they're doing my stuff, but they're not even close. How many of you guys did I teach leg work the way people think I do? Anybody? Not one, okay? But I will if you want it and you want it more speed and you want to, be more dynamic, I'm on it. So it just depends on what you want. Turn around. Good, now come on. Let's see how different that looks. That's a lot different already.
Holy shit.
Okay, so why did I start with face first? Because I want you to turn through the shot. Half shot first. Boom. Good, just on top. Good. Take it out and be super scared. Start with little ones like this. Just do a little chip cut, okay? Real chippy cut, and then you can start taking it bigger. You guys want to see this like the chair? I honestly felt like I already knew my shit a long time ago. but I didn't. I mean, I felt like I did. From the very start, I had confidence in what I was doing. You know, I already had a lot of good players before anybody even knew who I was, but it was all local. So now it's cool that it's more, you know, worldwide. People know who I am, and that brings, you know, it's more fun for me. Stick on, turn. Excellent. Okay, now watch this. At least you're staying on top of it.
Randy's on planes.
Yeah, it just looks a little.
Well, you're gonna have to put in some rest.
God, the guy's got such good life force. It was cool just to like watch him be in flow in the moment.
I thought I loved golf, and George Gankas loves golf and teaching more than I could have imagined loving golf.
He's got mad speed. He does.
I thought we were gonna like get like a crash course lesson. He spent like 45 minutes with Randy and like just dipping him into the water and baptizing him over and over and over again.
It's the most amazing thing I've ever experienced.
That's still good. That's a better release. So I look and I like your setup. I mean, that's as good as a lot of players right there. That's as good as a lot of players right there. There's just too much stop through the bottom. I'd say there's a little too much pinch in here. You could actually get a lot more speed, which is pretty scary. And then, okay, so there's not very much rotation. So if I got you to rotate right now, you'd cut it even more. Okay. So let's find out what's going on with your actual swing direction. Dude, you got a good nerve. Okay, so the first thing is look where your armpits are at. Yeah. Are they on your toes or your heels?
Toes.
Toes, okay. So there's not one person on the whole planet that can stay on their toes and stay in their angle. And if they do, they're not gonna rotate.
I've never had a golf experience like it.
Really?
I'm not.
I mean, I feel like I didn't even
up your ass.
I feel like I didn't even do my job because I want you to be flushing it. So I think that you could do, yeah, I think you can do way better.
Where are we sleeping?
Sleeping at the golf club, Westlake Golf Course.
No, we're not doing the cards thing. That's how the guy died. No.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, well, I'm gonna take the.
Oh, he's taking the
top shelf.
Even after the Metallica died?
Yeah, because we didn't do the cards thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how the guy from Metallica died. Is they were doing this game and they drew cards, and he took the top bunk and he.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I'll do one of the catacombs.
Okay.
Bottom catacomb.
Brady gets the futon.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I will take the top bunk.
Okay.
But I'm just telling you, I'm going to take the bed regardless of what happens.
Brother, it's you and me as always, brother. Oh, man.
Did you get how far Randy's feet are off the bed?
Big guy, you doing okay?
Good thing that thing expands out.
Back here, man. Listen, we're living like kings compared to Strat.
The day was extremely long. About a 19-hour day or so.
It's been a day of transition, a day of enlightenment. And I think there's a lot going on up here that he's trying to process. So I think that'll be all from us.
And we're going to try to get some sleep here in the parking lot and hope nobody wakes us up in the middle of the night. So we'll get a good night's sleep and we'll hit it again tomorrow.
All right. Good night.
Hey, boys, good night.
Good night.
This is the deal today. What's the game?
This is qualifying.
3 rounds of qualifying.
This is Q school.
What's the highest tilt you've ever been on?
5X.
Dude, you got to 7X at Bandit.
Saw you standing on the corner, flashing that plastic smile.
I work on a TV show called NCIS.
I've never watched NCIS.
The weirder part, I've never seen a full episode.
Couldn't write a note and you didn't know what to say. I bet you thought you had it all figured out.
Randall. First time.
Looking forward to this a little bit more than haggis in Scotland. Double animal style.
Haggis is good.
It was tasty. After completing the whole meal, I was very hungry, but man, that was delicious. 2 thumbs, way up. And I love the simplicity of the menu. I was saying my hitter TC said it's very refreshing, and I agree. It's like, yo, if you want a burger, come here.